And hello everybody, coming to you live. This is I have to walk like 40 minutes because there are some technical difficulties with bike system, and that's why I need to walk 40 minutes. But otherwise, guys, this is Q&A. I'm a foreigner traveling to Russia. Now, this is not Russia. And I can give you answers to any questions regarding traveling to Russia or life in Russia from a Western perspective. Hello, Linda. And this here is actually Helsinki right now, where I unfortunately have to be now. As you know, guys, I definitely don't want to be here. This is the last place I want to be. But what can you do? You gotta fight. You gotta keep on fighting, developing the channel. Евгения, добрый вечер. Не в Питер, это Хельсинки. Хельсинки и Питер — это такая же погода практически. Питер еще сильнее ветреный. St. Petersburg is more windy than Helsinki. That's why it feels maybe a little bit colder as well. Damn, guys, how are you? I have a lot of work. I'm editing my travels. I'm posting short videos to all platforms, to YouTube, to my Facebook, to my and now I'm developing also Instagram. And yeah, there's a lot of great. My channel's been growing. We are celebrating 33,000 subs on YouTube, which is great. And how much else? For what else, guys? 168,000 on Facebook. And now I've grown like 1.5 months from like 800 Instagram followers to 3,600. So I'm working on it. This is the only thing that I do, and that's why I need your support, guys. Use super chat to support. Hello, my one. Финляндия — прекрасная страна. Каждому свое. To each his own. I'm from Soviet Latvia, living in Finland, traveling and thinking of St. Petersburg as my home. But I'm a foreigner in Russia when I'm in Russia. And if you don't agree with everything, the people of Finland that are in war psychosis, if you don't agree with everything, you're also a foreigner here. Сломайте. Не, ничего финское не интересует. No, thank you. Ну идите в Финляндию тогда. Guys, but it's fine. Everybody can like. Может, каждому может нравиться любая страна. Это ок. Просто меня сюда не тащите. Hello, Nelly, Igor, and everyone. Hello, guys. This is just a live chat. You can ask some questions or just have a discussion. The weather is awful. It looks like it's very humid. Very humid. Let me show you this. The three people that are outside. We're not far from the center. We're like by walking 10 minutes away from the very center. So that's why it looks like this. Я иду куда-то. В Финляндии много психов, лучше не говорить. Не шутка даже. I'm Indian. A country is nice. Country? What is country? 48 degrees. Man. Watching from Caribbean. God bless you, stranger. Juana, thank you so much. Welcome to Igor in Russia, who is not in Russia. By the way, there's a lot of Russian stuff. I might show you Russian Orthodox or Finnish/Russian Orthodox cemetery. This is Helsinki, and as you can see, you can literally count with one hand how many people are outside. This is cemetery on the right, but there is also, because Orthodoxy is actually official because of Karelian people, and well, officially because of Karelian people, but because of the Russian influence, also the official church, well, the religion is also Orthodoxy. Конечно, заходил. Я этот прихожан всю мою жизнь. Только что отошли от русской церкви, церкви Российского патриархата. So yes, there are Russian churches, and then there's Finnish Orthodox churches, which many have Russian roots though, like Uspensky, for example, etc. Да, и сейчас будет вот маленький храмчик, тут очень красиво. Вот, крутой. So yeah, guys, do you have any questions about traveling to Russia right now? I just came back, well, just 2 weeks. It feels like just, because I'm editing my travels. I only done 8 episodes. There's gonna be approximately maybe 30, maybe 40, like full episodes, and maybe hundreds of clips. This is Maria's church, historical Maria's church. Actually, Russian empress visited that place in one point. This here is these are all on the right side. It's all what is it? It's just a cemetery. Marlon, this is Helsinki because I had to get back here. Even though I had the chance to travel for 52 days across 5 countries, but I traveled only Russia because of my main interest. I just can't disappear for 52 days, guys. I have a wife and a cat and stuff. Вот. Никого нет. 10 машин есть. Alright guys, this is old Lutheran part, Lutheran cemetery, but there's a separation, and then there's this beautiful Russian or Finnish Orthodox cemetery. By the way, over there is beautiful sea, actually, already the sea. This is one great thing about Finland. But hold up, what time is it? I can show you. These are all, as you can see, Orthodox tradition. And there's actually a beautiful little chapel also, which all is Russian Orthodox tradition. Кладбище, да, православное. Русское, финское, православное. And actually there's a holy, semi-holy, or how do you call it? Святая. A person who was very close to, hold up, let me check. I've been wanting to do a video about it, but anything Finland related, I kind of don't care anymore. So I don't want to waste my time. But there's a special a grave of a person who was very close to the empress. She was a helper, and after the revolution she escaped to the sea from the Red Army, or not Red Army, from the Bolsheviks. So it's actually here. She is Russian, yes, and there's many Russian or Russian Empire era Russians over here. This is really beautiful. Helsingin Orthodoxin hautumassa, Helsinki Orthodox Church, and it's still open, or is it? Yes, it is. Hold up, let me show you quickly. What time is it? What time? Let me show you quickly. Wow, so this is very beautiful. As you can see, there's old Russian language. И есть воскрешение и живот. Жизнь, животное, живот. This is old Slavic Russian. Hold up, here it is. Еще и живец. Something about like mina olen üles nousemise elämä. There's also in Finnish. Temperature is, I think it's very humid, so I don't know how much it is, but it's probably like maybe under 20, above 15. You guys check it out. I'm not gonna go through this. There's a lot of quite known people actually buried here. This is Russian Orthodox, well, Russian. This is Finnish Orthodox, but it has Russian roots with Russian people here. A lot of beautiful, important graves. Marco, I think I need to go on a vacation, even though I cannot afford it. So I think it's gonna be in early August. And there's something that I'm doing with Expat American, by the way. Something I'm doing with Expat American, and not in Moscow. That's all I'm gonna say. Beautiful, right? So you can see there's 1898, born in 1844. There's a lot of, because Helsinki was, big influence was on the Russian Orthodox. Russian merchants who were Orthodox. So you can find in many Finnish cities graves of, for example, Nikolaev, or in Savonlinna you can find other merchants, or Hämeenlinna you can find others. So it's really cool. Marlin, yes, now, but we're doing something in August. So all I can say, let it be a surprise, okay? I might do a live stream there as well. I like to do live streams, as you know. So, okay guys, this is the Russian Finnish Orthodox cemetery. I might do a video, but this is a really beautiful place. Hope you guys at least see something. Enough of me. See, that's an old Russian tradition. This here, this cross. Hello Igor, I finally managed to caught up with one of your live streams. I wish I could give you a super chat, but they have frozen my Google Play service. Thank you, Nikos. I'm not gonna be pushy, but if you want to use super buy me coffee link or PayPal, it's even better. It's even better. There's somebody here actually. Because YouTube takes away 30%. It's good as still, but it gives a nice boost. But I will see separately if somebody gives a super buy me coffee link or etc. So yeah, a beautiful chapel over there as well, from the Russian imperial times. Really beautiful place. Look behind. Ghost. Благое дело делаешь, брат. Провальное, спасибо. Показываю нетипичную, показываю Россию и показываю нетипичную Финляндию с российской русских точки зрения, или как сказать. I wish I could too, but no money coming later. Linne, all good. So here guys, check it out. I don't know, I'm doing in a full version, vertical version, so I don't know. Hello Nova Augustinus. Hello everybody. So on the left side, old Lutheran. There's also Jewish. By the way, part of the cemetery, Orthodox cemetery, Finnish, Russian. Well, officially it's Finnish, but there's a lot of historically important people who are Finnish Russians or Russians. So actually over there forward, there's also Islamic, a Muslim cemetery, and that was also built during, just like this cemetery as well, built during the Russian imperial times. And many of the Muslims, I think, were like part of the Russian Empire army. So very interesting. Can I ask, you are in Finnish Russian cemetery. I see Finland and the tourist area is completely empty. By the way, best, like, let's say, at least 5 out of 10 or maybe more of the best tourist locations of Helsinki have something to do with Russia. Either built during Russians because of Russians, or influenced by Russians, or whatever. So that's the first case. Second of all, I don't know how empty they are. There are tourists, I guess. I don't know how much. I don't know who bothers coming to Finland. This is a nice spot to visit for 5 hours maybe, and that's it. And you'll get bored, plus everything's gonna be closed. But hold up. What did Marlon say? I don't know what's happening. So yes, and the question, do Finnish hate Russians so much? Russians, they claim they don't hate Russians, but they actually do. Many also do hate Russians, not just Russia. But yes, they do, and they are taught to hate since birth. And if you didn't learn from your parents, you're gonna learn it from the media. That's how sheep mentality work. But what happened, guys? Thank you, Marlon. You're welcome. What happened? Tell me too, or is this missing some point? Yeah, the Russophobia is real. Anybody who speaks Russian normally, not loud, at least normally, no, you're gonna get reactions. You're gonna get, it's gonna influence your job, applications, many other things, especially now. So guys, we are walking, the center is on the left, and on the other side, I guess you can call it also a little center, but it's dead everywhere. Even the city center is pretty dead. Oh, somebody paid up for membership, so awesome. For some reason my stream doesn't show it, so thank you so much. Thank you so much also. By the way, which membership they are? Remember, I'm gonna be releasing tens and tens of longer and shorter member-only clips from my tour across 15 cities of Russia, starting off from the day one, starting now. And what else? I think it's somewhere over there, the Muslim Russian, well, from the Russian Empire era Muslim cemetery. By the way, and there's also houses designed by man, I forgot the name. It's been a while. I'm forgetting all the Finnish things. Anyway, a Russian architect, Kiselov, I think it was Kiselov. I think so. Yeah, thank you, Marco, and thank you, Marlon, from my behalf as well. Anyways, you guys are gonna see more videos from the trip, longer ones, but only as the second, not from the ones who are gopniks, the ones who are at least, what's the second status, I forgot. Sure, they are also gonna see some videos, but a lot of the videos are going to be from the other one, because I have to make some differentiation, because the other one is $3.99 and Gopnik membership is only €1, which is nothing. There was a news coverage of decline in Finnish economy and tourist areas that are completely empty. Yes, I'm sure it is in general. They've been trying to, Lapland for example, they've been trying to exchange the Russian tourists with the British, so I'm not sure how this is going. But for example, East Helsinki, listen guys, between you and me, nobody's traveling to East Helsinki, East Finland. There's nothing to do, like literally. They all try, whole Finland is trying to sell itself as a place of nature. Yeah, that's true, but you can get that anywhere in Finland. So if you want that nature, you're gonna get it, or you can get it in Russian Karelia. But you know, East Helsinki, East Finland is gonna die. It's already dead, but it's gonna die even in a bigger way, 100%. But this place is living in such a huge freedom. This is probably the only robot of Finland, one out of the two, probably. And it's drunk. Shit. Anyways, it's considered to be unpatriotic to talk about this topic. So even though nobody will admit it, but it's a fact. If you dare to say about opening the borders, you will be attacked, etc. So what else? Ja Doberman. Kaikki. No, asiat on siellä paljon paremmin. Ihan niinku sieluelämänsä saakka. Mut jokaisella on omat fiilikset. You wanna nice, have fun, stranger. Stranger danger. So we are now near Ruoholahti neighborhood. Well, actually, this is the edge of Ruoholahti. You can't have that robot in America. Yeah, for target practice, yeah. Have you seen the videos where in Russia people care about the robots as if they're like pets? And then you have, of course, a little propagandist configuration, but you got, on the other hand, like, I don't know, Paris or New York people where they're literally beat them up for nothing. This is Helsinki, unfortunately, because I'm once again waiting to get the heck out of here. But the big hold up, I think we have to walk through here. I think so, yeah. Also, Igor, you should go and see the statue of Ioannis Kapodistrias, our founder in St. Petersburg. He was the foreign minister of Russia, and he convinced them to help us to get free. Well, I haven't heard about it. By the way, check this out. These are American goose. Guys, animals in Helsinki, that's a nice thing. These are everywhere. Some people don't like them. I of course like everybody. And but yeah, where is it? I'm really interested to see that. This is the only, I think it's like one of the only canals of Finland, Helsinki, sorry. Semi-canal, it's not long, just a little from here to the sea, but it's cool looking. Igor, how's the tour? I hear there's talk in the EU to close the Estonian border. They say they want to keep Russian behind the Iron Curtain. That talk has been active for 3 years, and they intentionally bring it up, but I don't know. I haven't heard anything. Currently, I think it's on the same level as before. It's just talk. They want to, people make, it's part of the tactics to make you feel more uncomfortable to travel to Russia. They've been doing it all the time. That's the part of the tactics. That's why they make it slow, they make it hard. If it's raining, better for them. They want to make you suffer. But guys, when you cross finally from EU to Russia, it's definitely worth it, because finally you are able to smile. But that's why when many foreigners who are traveling to Russia for 3 years, when they see that you're a foreigner and not Russian, or with a Russian passport, they want to remind you, not the ones who speak Russian, but if you don't speak Russian and you're a foreigner, they want to say, we might close it down anytime. You might not be able to get back. That's the part of the tactics for 3 years and more than 3 years. You need water in your system. Alright guys, what time is it? Hold up. So guys, this is a semi-skyscraper. There's a bar, of course, on top. Yeah, but where is Ioannis Kapodistrias? Where is there a statue or a grave? And is it in St. Petersburg? Right, this is nothing, guys. As you know, guys, I've streamed in Russia because I actually want to walk. Now I have to walk. In Russia, I always easily walk, I don't know, 30,000 steps per day, usually. So this is just nothing. Plus, there's nothing to see as well. So there's double nothing. I'm in great shape. I'm in horrible shape, guys. I've been drinking and don't have the energy for sports. I'm trying to fix my life. First thing was to quit my job and focus on videos. It has made me a lot more happier. Now I have to fix some stuff, financial stuff with my channel, so I can get income. And if you want to support me, use PayPal or Super Chat or buy me coffee. Link in the usually in the description or in the chat, by the way. Love Russia from India. Hello, India. By the way, check it out on the right hand side of this red building. A Soviet styled thing. Workers. I think this probably is like a little bit leftist, socialist thing, right? Looks nice. This is, by the way, a cool neighborhood actually. This is a newly built neighborhood, so it's man-made actually. It's been expanded. Like half of this is man-made, so they expanded the land. Thank you, Nikos. Have to check it out. Everything is closed. Yes. Of course it's closed. But this is there's a nice bar on top. It's a hotel otherwise. This is an old port. Crypto. Got no clues about cryptos. Yes, use super chat, guys, to support. And you will get an answer or use your comment in your super chat. East Coast USA. Hello, East Coast. Jesus. Man, it's very humid, guys, so I'm actually super how you call it, in sweat. But the wind is cold, so I'm kind of my sweat changes to cold sweat. Notice, like, seriously, everything is closed. That's very normal. This was open for 4 hours, which is still crazy that it was open at least, or it was at least for 4 hours open, which is a great achievement. I don't know about Moscow, I'm pretty sure a lot. Any cars, the more expensive the better. But of course there's 20 million people in Moscow, approximately. Officially less, but actually it's like close to 20. So there's actually a lot of all kinds of cars, from rich, from rags, all the way to riches. Where's everybody? This is Finland. There are nowhere. That's why everything is closed as well, always. The restaurant closed. Sunday is one of the best days to go out. And if you go to a great city of St. Petersburg, or just lifestyle in general, like Russia, you can see the restaurants are active throughout the week. But in Finland, because of many other reasons, you're happy to have one great day out of the week. It depends on the location, of course, but in general. But enough of bashing. I think they have had enough of bashing. This emptiness is enough of bashing for them. Let's focus on the great things. Let's talk about Russia. This is not Russia. I'm the historical part of Russia, because this used to be of the autonomical part of Russian Empire. But that's currently, this is Finland. I mean, now I am Igor in Russia, who is now in Finland, because I'm actually a foreigner who travels to Russia. That's why I'm able to give you a special perspective that nobody else can. Basically, all the other ones are just one-time travelers to Russia, giving you the same old first impressions videos. And I'm able to go way deeper and cover way more. And of course, my understanding of many things are maybe even on a better level than the actual people who live in Russia, like Russians. Now I'm out. Once I fix this issue with my book, I'll give you a 20. Thank you, Nikos. Man, I forgot how was thank you in Greece. My friend Ioannis, another YouTuber who loves Russia, Ioannis V, write it together. He taught me thank you, but I forgot. I forgot. I really like Greece. Crete is like amazing. I really want to explore Athens. I really want to explore Rhodos, the islands of Greece, for sure. Is it like Germany where everything closes Sunday? Yeah, well, everything closes in the evenings in general, but Sunday it's even worse, yes. But it's weird because in Germany at least you have the people. Here you don't have not even the people, you know. And the lifestyle is very different. People, when they go out, it's not that common compared to the fuck. Compared to maybe some other places like in St. Petersburg, or even small city like Viborg. Check it out, we got one customer over here. Athens is horrendous. The islands are for tourists. And thank you, need Greece is Eucharisto. Ah, thank you. Yeah, Eucharisto. Eucharisto. Thank you so much, Nikos. We'll try to remember. Guys, here's the guy who's pissing. We had a different Russian smaller version who was actually turned to the corner. Yeah. To top this up. Do you want me to wash my head? How about that, guys? A lot of vodka, yeah. Well, it is close to the terminal, so the ones who came from Tallinn over there probably do this in a bit. I could join him actually. Everybody push like. Literally, this place is next to Galleria, in a hipster place. It's also in St. Petersburg, but it's just like if he's been turned to the corner, probably some people who have good taste, no pun intended, probably said that we don't need this kind of thing. This is unethical. Ethical. And they've been tearing this place down for, I don't know, a year or over a year, maybe 2 years. This is so crazy slow. Check it out, that's the guys, if you have any other questions, let me know. And yes, that guy went around the corner to take a piss himself. He understood the Finnish culture. I could also go for a piss, but nah. By the way, I'm drinking energy drink, nothing else. All right, guys. What's up with y'all? Who wants to say something? Look beautiful. No, it doesn't. Come on, man. Oh, they demolished the old terminal, by the way. It's supposed to be an old terminal. There's no need for it, I guess. So they're probably gonna build, I don't know, houses. But like I said, guys, look at this. Well, I don't want to be living here. It's super windy. It's all artificial. No real trees, no nothing. But this place looks cool. Thank you, Marlon. It's a little bit different. I give you lives wherever I can. I'm not super excited to do this drink, but I'm super excited to talk to you guys. The weather feels cold. The wind is very cold, but otherwise it's very humid. So yeah, really cool location, really, but quite expensive as well. Not finished at all. They've been building this for, I don't know, would I be lying for saying 20 years? This is Helsinki because I left last week St. Petersburg. I was 22 days on the road. Well, actually I was more days on the road, but actively 22 days. Then I was a couple of days doing my own thing. I was able to meet my wife in St. Petersburg, which is a rare occasion. By the way, right there at the end of it, there's a beautiful view to the sea, like really beautiful. But we don't have a ticket, so we're not gonna get anywhere close to the sea, at least from this direction. And I'm not gonna go too far to make this little content. Hold up, guys. Of unfinished houses being built. I think they've been built really slowly, but I guess it's because also the areas developed really slowly. In Russia they built way bigger houses and more houses, like in 2 years at once. Go to Russia restaurant. Well, I gotta be honest, doing video, going to places for video's sake, when most of the time I don't get any income from the videos, it's bad idea. I can't make any more losses. I have to, you know, just being honest, it's unbearable. I've been doing this for 6 years at my own cost. I quit my job, so the downhill financial spiral is way bigger. And despite me being a foreigner coming to Russia, I am the most effective. I have filmed Russia more, probably, not probably, 100% way more than all the YouTubers that live in Russia and do this full time. Like seriously. I have 3,100 videos, not counting any other channels. And I know cities that I don't live in officially more. I know the history more than the local ones. So I'm flossing here, but let me floss. I do agree with you. Yeah, guys, it's amazing. If you go to the well, any other videos, haven't updated the description for this video, but any other video, if you go and check out, there's a link to my Google Maps. If you open it with a, let's say with a, what is it? By the way, drunken Finnish people alert. Coming from the cheapest cruise back to Finland. Check it out. I see already. Then they're trying to run into me because they're already not able to handle, no matter women or men or female, they're equally drunk or tipsy, and that's a bad combination with a Finnish passport. So you guys check it out, that's the neighborhood right there. It's going to be expanding a little bit. Finally. I've been carrying it like for a few kilometers. And no, I'm not unfortunately going to Russia via Estonia.
Pitäisikö meidän nyt katsoa?
Sunday, so this is the place. People check it out, the amounts of alcohol people buy. This is not, by the way, much. This is very little. This is normal right here. That's very common. That case is like, one case is 24 cans of alcohol. Right here, for example, again. Here's also. There's also. There's also. Oh, good. Oh yeah. By the way, I haven't been bringing alcohol. I might bring one bottle of Jallo, Finnish alcohol, maybe one bottle of vodka every now and then. Usually don't. But then again, I have a lot of vodka. This guy had already too much. Beautiful Russian language, nice to hear. Mineralna вода, yeah. They won't use that kilogram weight for that. They will definitely use it for more pricing.
Yeah, it's right there beside the trolley.
Everything except mineral water is pricey. All right, guys. No, there is no such thing as port from Finland to Russia. This is the port to Estonia. So they travel from, many travel from Estonia to Russia, like me. And yeah, guys, and other people also going in. And yes, I'm gonna go hit the toilet. So I see you guys at the next live stream. It was nice. I'm out of not ordinary live stream. So thanks for joining. I see you in the next one. Alright guys, bye bye. Yes, see you guys later on. This is Igor in Russia, in Finland for now.